Some people said, well, how do you witness to people? You witness what is your experience. You witness what Christ means to you. You know, the best witnesses, the best time, the best way to witness is in the context of your work or your play. In other words, say you're out in the park running and you stop and you take a drink of water and somebody else stops. That's the time. Because you're not a preacher, you're not there selling something. This is not your day to go out and evangelize. You're out running like they are running, and you already have something in common. So you say to them, it's a beautiful day God's made. Tell you what, the best life I've ever had was since I came to know Jesus Christ. He's really changed my life. That may be all you say. But if they respond and say, well, you know, my mother is like that, or my wife is like that, and she prays for me. Wow, okay, this is where you take off with the gospel, and you say, well, let me tell you how it happened to me. So you give them your experience. What you don't do, generally, I don't say don't do, there's so many people, so many ways of witnessing, but what I don't do is I don't start off, generally, asking people questions to get answers from them. Like, are you saved? Or if you died, would you go to heaven? But most of the time, what I want to do is just tell them about my friend, Jesus Christ. Tell them about my God. And so I just strike a conversation. I say, you know, the best thing that ever happened to me was when I trusted Jesus as my Savior. He's changed my life. I've got a great wife. I've got great kids. I enjoy life. I've been a sinner. I've done some great sins, but God's forgiven me of all of them. It sure does feel good to be forgiven. You're talking about yourself. Not many people are going to interrupt you and say, I don't want to hear about you. You haven't asked them to make any kind of commitment. You haven't asked them to join something. They don't feel any pressure right there to give a response one way or the other. They're listening.